So how was everybody's holidays?
Well, it was pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Christmas was good. You know, kids made out like bandits, like usual. I got these new headphones that are.
We knew those were coming.
They make. Yeah, I knew it was coming because I put them in the Amazon cart myself. But anyway, that's what you got to look forward to. You've been married for a while. You like just like, what do you want? What do you want? Okay, just go ahead and put what you want in the damn cart. But got those. I talk a lot louder now because these are closed back and I can't hear myself as well. So
I wonder why I had to turn you down.
It's annoying, but I suppose it's not a bad thing. And
I like closed back.
Yeah, I'm getting used to it. I just don't have a reference of my own voice inside, you know. But
turn on
anyway.
Side tone and Go XLR.
I can't because it requires a microphone.
You have one right here.
It doesn't go through. It's different. You see the way my savings and my checking are set up. They don't like do that. They don't cross pollinate. my mix amp and my Go XLR do not cross pollinate. They're separate. So it's kind of weird. It doesn't really work. But
so your mic goes to the Go XLR. Your headset doesn't.
Correct.
Okay.
Well, see, and I can't listen to myself talk.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan. I just get used to it.
Yeah.
But like Christmas was good. You know, it was good. I got this and a bottle of whiskey, and kids like made out like bandits. New Year's was fine. Stayed home. Didn't go out on the crazy streets with all the wackos driving around drunk and shit. So just stayed home, stayed safe, man. How about you guys?
Piper got sick, so our plans completely got turned upside down. Yeah, because going to see family and all that stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't want to get nobody sick because there was one year JC got the entire family infected with strep, so that was fun.
Oh.
Yeah, so that's why we're like, we're just gonna stay here. So it was super relaxing, except for having to go shopping on Christmas Eve.
You went shopping
just so we could get groceries.
Christmas Eve?
Well, yeah,
yeah,
because we canceled our plans at the very last. So we went to the urgent care on Saturday.
Yeah,
and I was working on Piper's car the rest of Saturday because it was going to be the only day that was nice.
Yeah,
and not raining. So I had to go on Sunday, which thank you that the commissary was not a madhouse. But yeah, kids made out like bandits.
Yeah,
I got all grill stuff.
All grill stuff, nice.
Yeah,
it's not
I
a
got
bad
a new. Yeah, they got me some gloves, high temp gloves.
Oh yeah,
or whatever. So that was super cool. And then they got me
so
the
you can grab your meat.
Yep,
when it's hot.
And then the front table for my smoker.
Oh yeah.
So
the flip up one.
So,
I love that thing, dude.
Down on.
I love that thing. Oh
yeah.
So
yeah,
good.
that was super awesome.
Mm-hmm. It needs to be a little wider, I thought, like a little deeper.
Yeah,
but it's still good.
It'll fit our rectangle pan, which is pretty much what I use, so it's fine. The only problem with where my smoker is it's on a little bit of an incline, so shit likes to fly back at me. So I got to readjust that, level it out. But oh well. And then I got a sauce
brush
kit, so it's a little cup and it's covered, but it's got the brush integrated in it.
Nice,
which is super cool. Kids made out like fucking bandits, of course.
What about
and then New Year's, we did nothing.
I like a nice quiet New Year's too. Now,
well, except for the fireworks, I was not a fan of.
Yeah,
and neither were the dogs.
No,
we didn't sleep at all.
Yeah, dogs usually aren't a fan.
Mm-mm.
Well, it was JC's dog, so she was out of town. So she went. She actually, my mom and them came and got her. Oh, and so the dog was up there with us, and that motherfucker, every time firework go off, he'd start barking. I'm like, bro, I'm about to choke the fuck out of you. Because the other two were just kind of like, whatever.
Mine get what is that? CBD, like peanut butter. Helps them out a lot.
Yeah,
they dig that shit.
Yeah, see, we can't give Ruger any of that type of stuff with this heart thing.
Oh yeah, yeah. What about you, AG?
What about you, AG? Jinx.
That's about the same.
Yeah,
we didn't do anything for New Year's either. Kids went crazy for Christmas,
Yeah.
My son, he didn't get like a lot of items, but his shit was expensive. Like he got the new Oculus 3 or whatever, Quest 3.
Nice.
When they get older, the prices go up. They just don't get a lot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's usually what happens.
They do.
Piper got a subwoofer system for a car.
Oh damn. Damn, she'd be bumping music around town now, huh?
Well, I told her in the neighborhood I will rip that shit out if I hear it.
Yeah. What you, Rebel?
Us, We did fireworks the day before New Year's Eve. We were pre-planned, I guess.
Mm.
But Christmas, the kids like always, yeah.
They always,
Kids made out like bandits, you know.
yeah.
I'm wearing my favorite things that I got: my overalls and my Jelly Roll shirt, and I also got like some shaving cups and the brushes because I use shaving soap.
It's for when you shave your legs.
No, my head and my face.
Oh, okay. I'm just checking. Just checking.
But it's you know it's like one of those old school.
Yeah.
You know
The soap
brush and
soap tray brush, a horsehair brush, and all that.
badger hair.
Badger hair.
They're badger hair.
Hmm.
Interesting.
I didn't know that.
That is interesting. I thought it was always horsehair.
Or
Yeah.
some sort
Did y'all
of
do?
fake hair.
Did y'all do any cooking?
Fuck no.
I
We-
did some. Not
We had
much.
brisket and ribs, but it was like this weekend we had them.
Oh yeah.
I did a gumbo for Christmas Day,
Oh yeah. I think I saw your picture of that. Was that your
Christmas-
picture?
and then
It's good.
and then those ribs. Did y'all see those ribs though?
Yeah.
That video.
Yeah.
Christmas Day we did 12 pounds of chicken for chicken and dumplings.
Holy crap.
Jesus.
We made the fuck out of chicken dumplings. That's our chicken. That's our Christmas tradition.
Really?
Yeah, Ashley made some. What I think the Saturday before Christmas. She made some chicken dumplings.
I did a prime rib, but I did it for my work because I a bunch of students and staff and stuff. So we all like a bunch of us senior guys, we got together and put on a whole like lunch spread for everybody. And I got the prime rib, and they did like some deep fried turkeys, couple hams, whole bunch of sides. There was so much food, it was ridiculous. But I didn't want to cook another prime rib at home, so I did a green chili. But the prime rib I did it for work was on the smoker, and it was fucking phenomenal. It was like a 17.5 pound one, dude. It was
Jesus.
crazy. Yeah.
All right,
Yeah.
you're from the South, Tuna. Did you do your ham, cabbage, black eyed peas, and cornbread for New Year's?
Oh,
Father-in-law did.
We did. We do it every year.
is that like that,
Father-in-law. That's
you
a
have
thing.
bad luck now forever for the year?
Yeah.
I've never done it, and I consider myself unlucky. So we'll see how it goes.
I'm already unlucky. Can't get any worse.
I feel like with my luck, if I don't do it, it'll be way worse. Like I would probably die.
Oh my
Yeah, no,
god.
Probably die.
Ashley and father-in-law did it.
So you believe in superstitions then?
Oh no, but yeah,
Well, like
just
where's
in
your
case.
I can your law limit though, like superstitious limit.
Like I don't believe in like mirror shit, like
Breaking a
traditional,
mirror.
like tradition stuff like that. Like
Having a Ouija board
each
in the
thing you're
house.
eating, it represents something that now that means it gives you good luck. That kind of get like that. It's just a tradition, but like
Mm.
walking under ladders, fucking spilling the salt and shit like
Yeah.
that. Like I don't fuck with it. That's
I
sense
haven't,
to me.
yeah, I haven't either. I'm not a huge superstitious person.
See, and we had black cats growing up, so that one, like Halloween superstition, yeah, I don't.
Mm.
Not a real
Well,
superstitious person.
The black cat thing, didn't that like kind of wear off after a while? Like it was a thing, but now like everyone has black cats.
Yeah,
Have you heard of the
So it's like-
story?
we
of
still
why-
keep ours indoors during Halloween though. Like
You-
2 days before, 2 days afterwards.
Oh,
You don't want to know why the cat got represented with witches? Have y'all heard that story?
no, go for it, bro. Let's hear it.
The cats ate mice, right? And the plague was carried by mice that was transferred to humans. And so women who had cats didn't get the plague. They didn't get sick, so they were witches. You know, they somehow caused the plague.
So
Hmm.
the cat. Okay, hold on. They had cats,
Yeah,
Cats
the old
ate the
women that have
rats.
cats ate rats, so they didn't get the plague.
but the cats got the plague, or they didn't.
No,
Oh,
no, it was only transferred to humans
oh, from rats.
from rats.
So the plague would die off when the cat ate the rat.
Mhm.
So they thought they were fucking witches, huh? That's cool. I did not know that.
Interesting.
Yeah, old timey logic. Yeah, Well, that's like the thing with the witches too. Then they used to throw them in the water, and if they could swim, like they were considered witches or some shit.
Yeah. If they float, if they sank, they were
Well,
innocent. But if they floated, they're witches and need to be burned at the stake. You're dead either
Well,
way.
yeah. Well, guys, she did not swim, so must not have been a witch.
Our bad.
We
Go
were
about
wrong.
your day. We were wrong.
Wow. Yeah, it's like a lose-lose situation there.
Sorry, Charlie, but your mom
How did we
wasn't
go
a
from-
witch after all.
How did we go from savagery to society today? How did that evolve
Savagery to society?
to today's society? Like, way back in the day, people were just fucking savages. They didn't give a fuck.
Oh, yeah.
Listening to the smarter people that are smarter than the other people, and just progress
Maybe.
education.
Yeah, the guy who, like, probably the good people who fucked up the bad people for doing bad shit. Still kind of savage, though, I guess, too, right? I mean,
Yeah.
but then you got, like, savages that have, like, a purpose, you know? I'm purposefully a savage when it comes to, like, eradicating shitty people in my area.
Oh, well, I
So
mean,
maybe
you
that's
know,
what it was. I don't know. We
but I
weeded
mean,
them
back
out.
in the day, back in the day, some cultures it was eye for an eye. You know, you stole something, guess what? There goes a finger or a hand. See you later.
There's
Shit,
still
that's-
cultures
Some
that way.
countries.
Some cultures, but I'm saying like it's just.
There's a big dust bowl somewhere in the Middle East, kind of like that still.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
Well, it's seen that all too many times.
In certain sects of religion.
Well,
Yeah.
the old saying goes, speak softly but carry a big stick.
Yeah.
Have big consequences, but don't speak about them.
I think people realize, like, maybe they haven't. I think we're still savages. I think we still are. We just have more jail time, prison time now. I think that people still shoot each other in the street. People still fucking murder each other in mass
I was about to say
quantities.
how many
I think
murders so
it's-
far in the U.S. in 2024?
Oh, it's still a thing. I mean,
I think it's actually like downgrading. I like look at Black Fridays, like how crazy they are, and how like when we were kids, it wasn't like that. People were wait orderly in line. They wouldn't trample over each other.
Yeah.
To get a fucking pink cup from Target.
oh my God, that fucking stupid ass mug.
Yeah.
Like,
Oh,
there's
the Stanley mugs.
you could buy those fucking pink mugs at Walmart right now for like $15 right here in this town. Like, stupid. Why?
They just
why?
don't say Starbucks on them.
Yeah. That's the dumbest shit ever.
I mean, we in our day it was like Tickle Me Elmo, like that was everybody was
Oh.
going crazy for that, or the
That was
new
like-
releases of the Beanie Babies.
Tickle Me Elmo was like 2007 or something, wasn't it? 7 or 8, 2006, 7 or 8, somewhere in there.
Something like that.
No, Tickle Me Elmo was
Yeah, it was, dude. Telling you. It was like 2006 or 7 or some shit where the doll itself was like $40, but there wasn't any, and people wanted them so bad they were selling for hundreds of dollars online, like eBay and shit. You're talking about the actual, like, Tickle Me Elmo doll.
96.
No.
96.
90s. No, that's not the right time.
Tickle
frame.
Me Elmo was released in 1996 of July 96 with a supply of 400,000 units.
There was just a whole craze on that in like the mid 2000s. Like
There was
between
one
2000
where
and
he like
2010.
there was different ones. Like there was one where he did like a front flip shit. Like you tickle him and he like freak out and like flip over.
There was one in yes, the 90s, but there was one that came in a box. It was like in a crate, right? With a little handle. It was the Tickle Me Elmo doll. It was the 2006 version. They were the ones that sold for hundreds of dollars. They still sell for over $100 on eBay. I think I have one in the closet, actually. New, unopened. Yeah, it was 06, man. It was like a craze. I think there are two different versions of the doll, though. Like the one you're talking about, and then another one. You said 96?
Yeah.
Everything I'm seeing is 96.
Okay, so the one you're looking at is not the same one. The one that people got crazy for was 2006 Tickle Me Elmo.
They got crazy for that one in 96 too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it got stupid crazy in 06, I remember, because they were like scalping the shit out of it. I mean, big time.
Remember when it used to get stupid crazy for like Call of Duty games when they released at GameStop shit? People would camp
Yeah.
out.
Get the
through
midnight
night for it.
releases? Hell yeah.
I've
I
gone
did
to
it.
midnight releases.
I did it for
absolutely.
COD 4, man. It wasn't a super long line where I was, but you waited, you know.
Well, I remember like we were all working mids, and we gave one person cash, and we let him go for the midnight release to go get us a copy so we could have it when we got home that night.
I remember my best friend's mom would just go to Walmart random times. We were there at midnight one day, and we were like, "Hey, pick it up." We picked one up that like there was no line or nothing. They're just putting them out.
Well, GameStop, I think it was a big one for the camp out.
Or Best Buy did it too. Midnight release. Prestige Edition Midnight MW2. Yep.
Yeah.
I always went to GameStop.
Yeah, same. I prepaid. It was like $5. You could prepay and have your pre-order in for $5 or some shit, and then the night of the release, come in with your little receipt and get it, pay for it. You get like a spot in line and shit. It was pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it's funny. Like you talk about that Stanley shit or whatever, but like our Black Friday shopping growing up was like 8 million times worse than that.
Probably, like, probably.
They had motherfuckers throwing bows and shit.
I think it's gotten better since there's more online shopping.
Yeah.
A lot of people just do online shopping now instead of go to a store.
So long as Amazon doesn't hike up the prices, like, you know.
Yeah.
Like they normally do.
Yeah.
I've gone to one Black Friday thing once, and that was interesting.
I don't think I've been.
I don't remember
I've done
Black
it one
Friday
time
being a thing when I was a kid. Like it was once I became like a teenager, we started hearing about Black Friday.
I think it was far worse back in the day than it is now.
How was your experience doing it, AG? Because I never.
It wasn't that bad. I did have a guy run into me though, trying to get to a blanket set or something, and then he hit me and fucking bounced off and hit the ground. And his wife started yelling at me. I'm like, bitch. He ran into me. I didn't do anything. He fucking hit me, bounced off because he's a little bitch.
He's like, I just stood here. Your husband is a small, frail man.
And that was like me, prime army.
Yeah.
In good shape. I'm like 210, 215, fucking just muscle. And the dude hits me and bounces off. I was like,
hey.
What?
Hey,
and his wife's yelling at me.
Ran into was a guy built like you.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
I wish my wife would have got it on camera because it was actually funny. It was so hilarious.
She was probably more mad that he was a small and frail man.
No, she legit was yelling at me, telling me I was being mean, and I was like, I'm literally walking, and he's running and ran into me and hit the ground.
Dude,
I was like, what the fuck?
I have a good grocery store story whenever.
Yeah, we used to go to like our booster club, like work booster club stuff. Like when we do our prizes for the holiday parties, we'd always, you know, people volunteer and go do it. So I'd always be like, well, I'm on night shift anyway. And so we would just go at like midnight. But we'd always be either in Missouri or Louisiana, like down south, to where it's not like big ass cities. So I was like, fuck yeah, I'll go. Just give me some fat cash. So go get the Xboxes and all that shit. But yeah, I remember, you know, camping out and motherfuckers trying to fight you with shit. It's like, come on, dude.
There was one time me and the wife were at Safeway, right? So it's like grocery store. I don't know if you got Safeway there. Safeway, Albertsons, Vons, they're all kind of the same place. But we were at the Safeway and it was just super busy. It was around Thanksgiving. There's lines down the aisles from the registers, you know. We're up there and we're like probably number 3. We've been waiting in line for a while. And we're putting our stuff on the little conveyor. And all of a sudden this lady was like standing next to us. She's like, do you mind if like we cut in front of you because I got to get out of here. My daughter's potty training and she's about to pee her pants and I need to get her home and stuff. And I'm like looking at the line. We look at the line behind us and there's literally like 40 people in line. So here's the thing. My issue with the thing is you guys could tell me what you think or not, but she did not cut in line. And the reason why is because, not because I'm like a dick or anything, but I'm like, I just felt like there was like this weird, it was almost like a manipulative type of behavior she was putting off on us. Like it was like she was bullshitting, you know what I mean? Like
over sob story.
Yeah.
You know?
Why in the fuck are you out at the grocery store without a diaper bag for your little kid who's potty training? I mean, come on, man. How stupid are you? And plus, then I got like 40 people behind me. You want me to piss off the entire line to let you cut? You know, I got a heart. Yeah, but it was like, you know what? No, I'm sorry. We can't. And so we check out. She storms off. She's all mad. We check out, and the people behind us were like, no. They were shaking their heads and shit, you know. So that kind of like nudged us not to let her cut in line, and she had a cart full of shit, you know. That so we go out, we leave the store, we load up the groceries in the parking lot, and we're driving, pull out of the spot, and we're driving across the front of the store, you know, to exit. And this lady's there. Or she was driving. We were walking out. She was driving. We were walking out, and she fucking like squirted fucking Gatorade out of her window all over us, like in one of those little squeeze bottles, screaming like profanities off the window or some bullshit. I was like, what the fuck, dude? She fucking hosed us with fucking Gatorade, dude.
It's like wild. Your planning does not constitute emergency on me. That's the way that I look at it. Like, and
that's how I felt. She did have a little kid with her, yeah, but like the kid wasn't like doing a pee-pee dance. She was just kind of standing there, you know.
I would have told her. I would have been like, no, but I'll watch your stuff while you take your kid to the bathroom.
Yeah, like you could ask anybody in line. I'm sure they would have been like, yeah, we'll hold your spot with your cart right here. That's fine. Come back when you're use the bathroom, whatever. No, wasn't the case. No, I felt like I had the right to jump all 40 people in line to the front and ask to cut.
Hell no. Hell no.
I don't know. Call me a dick.
No, I wouldn't have let her cut, honestly.
I wouldn't even had a second thought about it.
Nope.
It was blue Gatorade, I remember, because my wife had on a white jacket. It was like in the winter, a white winter jacket that got stained by it.
See, and I would have gotten that bitch's license plate, called the cops, and be like, karma.
Yeah. I don't remember exactly what she said, too. I'd have to ask.
That's
I've been drive-by egged.
It is, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
It was just the most unbelievable thing, like, that I've come across
would have pressed charges
in this town here, where everyone's pretty nice for the most part. They don't act like that.
When was this?
God, 2015, I think. Yeah, it was like 2015, right when we moved back from California up to here. Because I got stationed in San Diego for 4 years, and I got orders to come back up here in 2015.
And it was there in Washington?
Yeah, it was in Washington, in small town where I'm at, you know, 25,000 people.
Surprised me, actually.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Wrong, but I'm going to dole out consequences because I'm wrong.
Well, I mean, I live in a kind of a small town, man. There's only like 25,000 people, and it's majority base, the military and retirees.
Yeah, but that don't matter. You get a lot of them people up there. They're that type of mentality.
Oh yeah,
you go to a different city, and that chick is liable to get shot.
Yeah.
It was just
you go to Gatorade. Just go to Compton.
Yeah, to Compton. Oh my god, fuck that place, dude. Tacoma, for people who don't know, that's Tacoma, Washington.
Fucking Compton, Washington.
It's a very high crime rate. It's a dangerous place to be. If you don't need to be there, then don't be there. That's basically what that is. It's not safe. You might as well just drive down Crenshaw wearing a fucking red jumpsuit. Go for it.
Yeah, but I mean, what nowadays is safe though? Like, I mean, let's be real.
Well, I think there's a propensity for violence in specific areas more so than others.
Well, yes,
but nowhere's safe.
No.
Yeah, nowhere's safe. Anything can happen. I mean,
I love when people come to Vegas or think it's like a decent place because all they see is the Strip, and then they don't realize the Strip is actually dirty as fuck.
And it's probably one of the more worst,
very crime-ridden city.
Oh yeah,
you go anywhere off the Strip, and it's even worse. It's
I've seen every cop Las Vegas special there is. I'm not going to Vegas. I'm sorry.
Like you can look, you can look up crime stats in different cities, right?
Yep.
You seen that place on the web?
Yep.
So I think we looked in surprise, like San Diego, pretty low crime rate per capita. Surprisingly, it's the only places down there that are kind of dangerous to be is like National City kind of area, right in the downtown district area, but or like Imperial Beach and south, like closer to the border, it's a little more dangerous. But
I was gonna say go down
for the most part. Yeah, for the most part, it's not that bad.
Dude, when we were in San Diego for that conference that I actually had, I didn't feel weirded out walking around fucking downtown at all.
No.
You know, at night, and we go bar hopping. So and the bars were all hotel bars. By the convention center and shit. You know,
it's a gas lamp district, and when and at night in the gas lamp district, like most of the displaced or homeless people are like not there. They're they're around it on the outside, and like trust me, they're there because they fill up entire streets like full sidewalks, multiple blocks. It's pretty bad. But in the gas lamp around the stadium and around the hotels and all that, like they're really not there.
We saw a lot of that, so we actually walked back from the zoo, and that coming back, that was bad.
Oh, down the hill. You got to go downhill and into downtown. Yeah, from the zoo.
Yeah,
from Balboa. Right,
not when there's a Chinese president or some coming.
Oh, that's San Francisco. Yeah, that's San Francisco.
Oh, it's not okay. Y'all talking about San Diego.
We're talking San Diego. Yeah. San Francisco is different.
We went to San Diego, like 2 years ago, whatever it was, 2 years ago. It wasn't that bad.
No,
but we didn't stay anywhere near downtown. We stayed right off the ocean, off the coast.
Well, our conference was at the convention center right by the stadium.
Yeah, that's like the gas lamp. It's pretty nice down there actually to go have fun, good time at.
Yeah, I have no desire to go back to California ever. I'm okay with it.
I don't either, and I was freaking born there. So.
Been there, done that, got the t-shirt. I'm okay with it.
Yeah.
I'm okay with the little places that I've gone in my life already.
I spent a lot of time in California, but yeah, I like where I'm at now, actually.
I mean, we did LA and San Diego, and I was like, yeah, I'm done.
LA is weird, man. Like it's did I tell you guys before I got when you're like I'm in the Navy, when you're in the Navy you stay on duty. Sometimes you have to be what's called a duty driver. And usually when you're very young, like
duty driver.
Yeah, you're the low man on the total. You're like the E1 to like E3 fucking nobody, right? In the Navy. Like you're basically just there for people to shit on all the time. So basically you get to stand a watch, and your watch is being a driver. So you have to drive a van to go pick people up. It's usually higher ranking people, and then drop them off back on the base or something like that. And you have to do it in uniform. So I had to do this in my dress white uniform from when I was stationed in Point Mugu, California, which is north of LA, I think it's like an hour or so. So I had to drive down to LAX to pick somebody up to bring them back to the base. So like, okay, you need to go pick up this commander so-and-so, put on your dress whites, here's the duty van. I check the van, I walk all around it, make sure it's all good like we're supposed to, right? So here I'm like, I'm literally like fucking 20 years old. No, 19. Yeah, I think it was 19, 20 years old, California. I drive down there. On the way down, the van fucking breaks down. The van breaks down on the 101
Was it
freeway.
Running like shit?
No, it wasn't. But I see what you're doing there. It was the duty van, yes. So I'm driving down the 101 and I get to somewhere around a 5 or 405 interchange. Literally fucking breaking down in like one of the most high crime rated areas in LA area, which is it was like Crenshaw and something else, man. I fucking cruise off the van just stopped running. I made it off to the off ramp, made the right turn into a fucking parking lot of a gas station that just happened to be there. Lucky me, in my fucking dress white uniform, in this fucking van. And there's literally gangbangers hanging outside the fucking gas station. And I got to go in there and call back and say, hey, the fucking van broke down, and then sit there and wait for them to come get me. I took my dress top off, my jumper top that I had, you know, the one with a little flap on the back.
Yeah.
I took that off, so I just had my white t-shirt, untucked it, took my hat off, got out of the van so I didn't look like I was a military person. Got out, made the call, got back in the van, locked the doors, and fucking put the seat back and just like kind of hid.
I would have been like, good thing I'm not wearing my blue uniform today.
Oh my god, dude, it was the worst fucking thing ever in my life. Well, I had like the map quest printed out and everything, dude. Like to get down there, I didn't know shit.
Well, dude, what I found, honestly, man, like I've been in some very sketch places, off base, you know, like in uniform doing things.
Yeah.
You know, never really broke down or anything, but like had to go to like gas stations and all that stuff. And I've actually found that I've been less fucked with while I was in uniform than out of uniform in the exact same places.
Oh, really?
Yes. Like, and even around here too, you know, you see that a lot. Like they don't fuck with military.
Oh man.
They really don't. They just leave you alone. They're like, nope, don't want to fuck with it.
That's good, man. Actually.
Because that's how they catch the smoke.
Yeah.
You know? That's not saying that, you know, we're a bunch of fucking badasses. It's just saying that somebody's probably going to be coming looking for this guy. And so they just choose not to.
I've literally been afraid to step off the curb into a crosswalk before in uniform because, like, people fucking swerve at you, dude.
Oh yeah.
Like, if you're like, they're fucking animals, bro.
Hey, well, I'm more referring to like the gangbanger types.
Oh yeah,
you know,
they're probably just kind of like whatever, you know. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, because
I didn't know, dude.
Yeah, you were young, but like, yeah, like there's gangs all over the fucking place around here and all that, and then like motorcycle gangs, bro, zero issues out of those guys.
Oh no, they're
some of the most respectful.
Yeah, they're usually
people
nice.
ever.
Yeah.
That sounds like a Jim Carrey movie. Like the Jim Carrey's playing a sailor and he breaks down in front of a gas station and with gangbangers. He's walking in front of them. Hey boys, good thing I'm not wearing my blue uniform today.
Yeah, that you might have been fucked a little bit, but whatever. Yeah, but back in the day, they didn't have the blue uniform like that.
I'm trying to see where I broke down.
So what you're saying, like all the sailors that are on like NCIS that are like handing notes to the people and shit, those are duty drivers? Or
What?
just the people that drive the duty van are duty drivers?
Just the people that drive.
Oh, okay.
Those are called a duty driver. And then you have a watchstander, or someone who's like a command duty officer or an assistant command duty officer who basically answers the command phone if somebody calls it after hours. And then usually all they do is answer the phone, and then what happens is you see me on stream sometimes going, hold on, I gotta mute. I had to answer the phone because there's some bullshit's going on I gotta deal with.
You've got your electronic leash, government issued.
Yeah. I actually turned in my government issued leash because it was a piece of crap.
Oh, you just said fuck it, call my personal.
This carrying two phones around was a pain in my ass. It was nice because I had my work email on the work phone. They're like, oh, we could put it on your personal phone. I'm like, no.
No. So just FYI, that becomes government property.
Exactly.
So like,
that's
if
why I told
emails
them,
get sent out that aren't supposed to, they will confiscate your phone. I've seen it way too many times.
Okay, it was the 405. Oh, it was in Englewood, right outside of the fucking LA airport. That's what it was.
In Englewood? Oh yeah, Englewood. You were in a great spot in LA, bro.
It was, what exit was? I'm trying to think. It was a long time ago.
Do you remember that MTV show, Your Mama, where they would go to like different neighborhoods and they would be like Inglewood versus Compton, Your Mama jokes?
Yeah. What's up, Eliminate?
Thank you.
Yeah. What was it called? Was it called Your Mama?
Yeah, it was called Your Mama. Yeah.
Or the Your Mama jokes.
With one more Valderrama.
Basically, like people had no, they weren't super sensitive back then.
Yeah.
Like
if you go back and watch it, guaranteed they would not have half of the shit that was said.
It was jokes, man. People weren't offended,
There is some comedy though that I see is starting to come back around a little bit more, and getting a little bit more edgy. Now there is some threats of canceling going on, but it's not happening. But
dude,
it's starting to get a little edgy now, and I'm like, okay, I'm okay with it.
You can't get canceled unless the site platform bans you off of it themselves.
Yeah.
The only way that you can be canceled is if you are a sponsorship driven economically. Because the only thing that you lose when you get canceled is sponsorships.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, let's say your whole social media presence, like all like Kanye,
I'm talking about.
Like Kanye, right? He got banned off of like every fucking platform there was.
Yeah, he did.
Same thing with Andrew Tate. He got banned off of fucking everything too.
Yeah.
But it still didn't wasn't canceling. He just got his accounts banned, both of them.
Yeah.
But they still had people posting shit about them all over the fucking internet, and in fact, it probably blew up even more without them having an account at all. So good luck canceling people. That's all I'm saying. It doesn't fucking work. It doesn't work at all.
No.
It just makes them more famous.
I've had a lot of shit. I've been scrolling Facebook Reels a lot just because at work.
Yeah.
And I've seen a lot of comedy pop up, and I'm like, all right, this is shit I like.
You know who's it? The one that's getting the most flack recently was it Matt Rife? You seen his shit?
Matt Rife, yeah. For that domestic assault or abuse or whatever.
Okay, the joke was tasteless, but I can see it being humorous.
Yeah.
But his response to that little kid just was not it, dude.
What was it? I don't even remember what he had a response.
This one lady had her child post a response.
Why the fuck?
I forget what all was said. And I mean, that one I was like, come on, man.
You were asking
and
for
he responded to the child
Yeah.
that his mom like pays their bills through OnlyFans or something.
Yeah.
Like
Honestly,
something like savage to a child.
Yeah.
it's savage.
Knowing
but
it was a child.
listen, Mom, you should not have put your kid in that position. Honestly,
Now the one response,
that's a life lesson. It really is.
but like now the one that he responded to about hey, the apology video that he put out.
And the link.
Did you see that? And it was the link to the fucking special needs helmets. That I thought was fucking phenomenal.
That was fucking savage, bro. But you know what?
I thought it was great.
It was a joke. It's fucking funny, dude. It's a joke. Like, he's not. It's for comedy. He thinks it's funny. It's fucking funny, dude. You know?
Yeah, I thought that one was great. I thought that was like genius of him to do. Like, because he just baited everybody at that point.
Yeah. Click on the link. Here's the.
Yeah.
Oh, and then after that, they went in hard on him. Point out like every surgery that he's possibly had.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Like notice like how his teeth have changed like 6 different times.
Yeah. Who fucking?
I mean, when you got money, you can do whatever the fuck you want.
Who fucking cares? The dude does some of the best crowd work out there, dude. He's just snappy,
100%.
on point. His stand up, it's all right. It's pretty good. His jokes are pretty good, but his crowd work is far beyond anyone.
The best part of him.
Mm-hmm.
There's another young dude that does some phenomenal crowd work too. I can't remember who it is.
There's a few. They're quick witted, man. They're snappy like him, and just.
I
think
forget what.
Deal with hecklers.
Yeah. Oh, dude.
The hecklers are great.
The verbal assaults they can fucking just come up with so quickly is truly one of a kind.
Still, one of the best TikToks of all time is when that Matt Rife riffed with that MILF chick and her prosthetic.
Oh, out in
She has a squeaky.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
He met up with her the next time he went up. Like she went to the show again, and then she was like, "Does your boobs still squeak?" And you could hear it in the crowd.
And he called her daughter and stuff, and had like FaceTime with her.
Again, she was in the shower or in the bath that second time.
Yeah, this shit is hilarious, dude. I thought the one most recently that I'm seeing a lot. I watched the special on Netflix, but Dave Chappelle's got a new special out on Netflix.
I love Dave Chappelle.
I don't know if y'all have seen it, but the opening joke in that special is just fucking wild, dude. It's the joke about Jim Carrey going to see Jim Carrey during the time when he was starring on Man in the Moon, and he was method in the role of Andy Kaufman like 100% all the time. So people referred to him as Andy. Like, call him Andy. He is Andy right now. And he told the joke about it. And the joke, he's like, man, you guys you have to watch it because the punchline is just like, holy fuck, dude.
I'll watch that one. I thought that shit was hilarious. I did
not see that coming, dude. I lost my shit. I was like, holy fuck.
Fucking Jerry the King Lawler worked with Jim Carrey.
Yeah.
Because they did that whole Andy Kaufman and Jerry the King Lawler thing that they did on TV. He has some wild stories about Jim Carrey. Like, he thinks Jim Carrey hates him because Andy hated him.
Oh,
like,
yeah. He was in the role.
He has some like really fucked up stories about him, like being all like hateful and mean mugging him and shit.
Yeah, that actually, Man on the Moon. I don't know if you guys have seen that movie, but it's actually really good. I thought it was fantastic.
I liked it. Yeah,
he did so
that's
well.
Why if you noticed, a lot of these method actors are. I don't want to get too dark, but they're pretty much either dead or just mentally out there.
Yep.
Now a lot of them are.
Yeah, they're.
Speaking of,
they're on a planet somewhere.
The dude that played Elvis Presley's accent, his voice is changed now because he played Elvis for so long.
Who's that?
The recent Elvis movie, I think it was.
Oh no, I saw the Elvis movie out as like watchable now, but I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, we watched it. Yeah, it was a pretty good movie.
His voice is permanently changed now.
Permanently, or is this like a?
Like they'd done
do
like
something to it.
Like they took video of him before, like doing an interview before, during, and then after, and like you can tell like during he was definitely talking like in the accent of Elvis, but afterwards it's like not the same as before.
Well,
like,
I mean,
it's changed.
It's like
it's a mix between the both.
Well, here's what I would say. Like, I lived in California and Wyoming, right? I used to go to Texas every summer. for the whole summer with either my aunt and uncle or my grandparents, either in Austin or Seguin. And by the end of the summer, I sounded like I had a southern drawl in my I had a Texas like kind of accent coming through by the end of the summer. So I'd go home and my parents were like, what the fuck's wrong with you? Because I still say y'all, that's kind of stuck, but a lot of the things that I kind of rubbed off, you know, from my family members down there. So you start talking like them, but it always slowly like came back, you know what I mean, to whatever my normal accent is. But it definitely, you pick it up, you know.
Yeah, when I go back down with my family, and you know, I get around a bunch of them raging Cajuns.
Oh,
mine starts getting on thick for a little while,
right?
And it only takes a day or two.
Yeah, but I think that maybe it'll eventually go back to that actor. Maybe it'll eventually go back to wherever they live at, you know, unless they just keep doing it. I don't know.
Well, I mean, I had a very thick country accent whenever I was all over Texas.
See, I don't know. Mine would be from Wyoming. That's where I came from.
Yeah, you sound like you're from the Midwest.
But then I've lived more so in California and Washington State than anywhere else. It's kind of weird. Like, I don't know. I have like a melting pot of inflections in my voice, I suppose.
You're a mutt.
I'm a
you
mutt.
Still say y'all
You're
because it's easier to say than you guys or you all. It's y'all.
Yeah, I'll say y'all.
But
so much easier to say.
But what's crazy is whenever I'm like at work, I say you guys a lot.
Mm-hmm. I do say
I
that
don't
too.
say the y'all.
Yeah.
You guys.
Come Missouri, dude.
That is a guy playing darts with his fingers and a cake smashed in somebody's face.
Yeah, he got extra cake frosting on his face.
Yeah.
That emote.
Wow. Only Missouri.
Do you think it goes the other way? Let's say you're from the South and you go move somewhere up north, you start picking up more of a northern accent? Or can you just turn it on and off?
It's very hard to take the South out of people, honestly.
Because we turn it up even more because people like compliment us like about our accent. You know what I mean? Like, you have an accent, you know?
Can you turn it on and off? Like, what's his name? That actor? What's his name?
I don't know if I can.
Which one? There's so many of them that do it.
The one from like Dazed and Confused, and oh man, he's a great actor. I can't remember his fucking name, dude.
Oh, Long?
No.
Jason
Hold on.
Long, whatever.
Nah, I'll tell you. Hold on.
I don't know what the fuck.
It's like
I can talk like me and then I can ham
McConaughey.
up my accent.
Matthew McConaughey?
Yeah, Matthew McConaughey. He could turn it on and off and go super deep into it too.
So what I think he can do is like California Surfer and then country. Like he can mix between the two because those are his two influences.
Yeah, but he's also very well spoken when he needs to be. If you've ever seen him give like some actual like legit speeches, that dude it can be very well spoken and get rid of it completely.
Yeah.
I don't think I can turn it off. I can just talk like I normally do and then ham it up, get even deeper the accent.
I think it depends on the situation for me.
Yeah.
I think if you have a heavy accent or like a specific accent, I don't think it ever goes away.
No,
ever.
Not fully.
I'm not sure people in the Midwest know that they have an accent from the Midwest. Like Southerners, y'all know, like you have a Southern accent. You know it.
Yeah.
Like you hear it yourselves, I think. But in the Midwest, people don't hear it. Like they don't hear their Midwest accent.
I can pick accents between Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, Georgia, Tennessee, West Virginia, and the Carolinas. Like whenever I was an instructor, like somebody'd say, you know, hi, my name is, and I'd be like, okay, cool, you're from fucking Kentucky. But how'd you know? Well, you know, it's just very, you can tell the difference, you know? Like,
Oklahoma, you know.
Yeah.
And then you get up into the Wisconsins and
yeah. New York, Boston, Jersey.
Missouri.
Wisconsin.
Yeah.
I could tell definitely like Jersey, New York, and then those areas are pretty thick. Boston, yeah.
Boston?
Thick.
The car.
Yeah.
The car.
Have a yard.
We used to have a cop back home. That dude was 35 years removed from fucking Boston, had not been back. And that motherfucker could still not pronounce an R to save his life. Is the greatest thing ever.
Yeah.
Water.
I I saw clips of this Italian
Water.
podcast, and they had this dad. He's like,
Water.
fresh off the boats, Italians pronounce the H when there's no H, but can't pronounce the H when there is an H.
Yep.
Like they had him. His dad is like say words, and he was like Honer, and he was like he was adding H's to the beginning of words. Can't remember exactly which words they were using.
What the fuck?
Yeah, it's funny. I mean, we make fun of Ashley all the time. Let's be honest.
Well, I think Ashley goes through this in her accent, right? Listening to her talk, just from someone who doesn't have the accent and hears it all the time. I hear the accent with her go like this.
It depends on the words too.
It depends on the topic, the words, and if she's on one or not, right? If she's on one talking about something, man, it goes hard south, But then if she's like talking and articulating something, depending on the topic, it's like this. It's funny. It's pretty funny.
Her old commander used to point that out all the time about her. We'd be talking, or when she'd be talking or something, he'd look straight over at me, and I know exactly what word he was trying to point out in that one fucking sentence.
Yeah, like my CEO right now, he's from Texas. Man, he has like the Texas accent. You hear Texas, like, if he is like the definition of a Texan accent, dude. It is.
Which side of Texas though? Is he? East Texas?
Yeah, this is
Texas?
true.
I think it's on the western side of Texas.
Okay.
I can't remember
extreme
exactly.
East Arizona.
It's like,
Yeah, pretty much.
I mean, it is Texan accent. There's no mistake about it, dude. Like you can tell.
Oh, you should hear the East Texas accent.
Yeah, I mean, I've been over there, but it is nothing like his. I don't know I can't remember if he's East Texas or
Deep
where
East
exactly.
Texas is kind of like if you took Boomhauer and the dude from Waterboy, the Cajun dude from Waterboy. If you took those and then mixed it with the West Texas accent, like it's like very almost not audible.
He
intelligible.
He has like what I would say if someone was to say there was a stereotypical Texas accent, that's what he has. It's just Texas. Like you hear, you're just like Texas.
Oh, I think the most easily identifiable Southern accent is Mississippi.
Yeah,
it's definitely Louisiana.
It's
no,
Louisiana
man.
for me.
Louisiana is Louisiana's got 3 or 4 different fucking accents, man.
But you can tell everyone from Louisiana.
But Mississippi, it's all the fucking same.
Well, Tennessee and Louisiana are pretty close together for me when I hear them. Not all of them, but some of them. Some of the accents.
You said Tennessee and Louisiana?
Yeah, I hear a lot of people from Tennessee that sound like they're from Louisiana.
Like south of Mississippi and Louisiana kind of sounds.
I got a buddy who's from New Orleans, from Louisiana, and I got a buddy from Tennessee, and they sound very similar. I mean, it's close, man. It's crazy. Okay, so the one from Louisiana, I could tell definitely he's from Louisiana. The one from Tennessee, you're like, is that Tennessee or is that Louisiana? Where are you from? Tennessee. Okay. Now you know, but it was close, dude. Yeah.
To me, Tennessee people sound different than what I'm used to here in Louisiana.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying from somebody not from there, hearing both going, those are really similar. I almost have a hard time picking out who's from where, But then my buddy's like, I got to get my daddy's pot, hand me down. I know he's from Louisiana.
Oh yeah, if you got the pot hand me down, that's 100% Louisiana, bro.
I know.
It's a family tradition.
He got his daddy's pot. He's a very good friend of mine.
My sauce pot.
Yeah. He got the
gumbo
pot. It's like, yes, it is the gumbo pot. It's like a big fucking silver looking thing, Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Big old steel.
Yeah.
Stainless.
It's the brand that they all get, for that. I don't know what it's called, but
they've been around since probably 80 to 100 years. Yep.
Yeah, this pot's been in the family for.
You would think Tennessee would have more of a closer to Texas accent because Texas and Tennessee are if they are connected basically.
I don't know, bro. To me, they sounded similar.
I don't mean physically connected. The states, obviously, I'm not an idiot. I meant historically they're connected.
Although, I'll say Tennessee and the other. Mississippi, Alabama, that area in there. Now, Georgia and northern Florida, similar to me. It's like the same thing.
Panhandle, Florida.
Yeah.
Fucking.
Jacksonville is basically southern Georgia. It's the same thing. They sound the same to me.
Like Panhandle, Florida's like West Virginia. It's like the backwater. Fucking.
It's Alabama.
I had a recommended video. It was an hour long of like the 2023's best Florida man.
Oh, Florida man things.
Yeah.
It's the Magna Light pots.
Alabama and Mississippi has that cousin / goat sex accent.
Mine,
1000%.
I can't tell all the Appalachians. I can't tell like the West Virginias, the South Carolinas. I can't tell those Appalachian.
I could pick the Carolinas from the Virginias differences.
Yeah,
they're close.
I can do like Southern Belle, South Carolina, like Carolinas. Yeah, my word, shit like that. Like you can obviously tell that, but like when you get up into the mountains in the Appalachian Mountains, between all those hillbilly, like to me, hillbilly is hillbilly. Like I can't tell the difference in their accent. Sorry,
they all have
I watch
their own
Moonshiners.
Yeah, they all have their own accent.
West Virginia is a country of its own.
The Appalachian accents depends on what family you're in. I think.
Yes.
What family circle?
Yeah, what family circle?
What family tree circle? Tree?
You mean
breathe?
You mean what family line they're in? There's no branches there. It's just a line.
It's a Christmas wreath. There's branches. They have kids, but it just all goes back around in one big circle.
Bro, Rebel, I gotta ask a favor.
What's that?
Can you play that one video we watched before the stream once more?
Oh my god.
Oh my god. Is this how we're gonna wrap it tonight? Is you fucking dying?
I wanna fucking see the Gorlock the Destroyer fucking video once more. It's comedy, man.
All right. Disclaimer warning for the chat. This is what it's gonna feel like.
It's the final brain cell.
Look, it's for comedy, okay? It's not.
Skep's gonna fucking die. You're gonna see Skep cry.
It's not that like we're, it's just comedy. It's just comedy. Like if you're gonna be offended, be fucking offended. No one gives a fuck, anyways. So here.
None of us.
0 fucks given. Don't make me put on the shirt.
Hi, I'm Kiko. I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
What gets me is like her mouth starts moving exactly when the words start coming out. So it's like perfect.
Timing is perfect.
One more time.
Hi, I'm Kiko. I'm 23. I go to UCSB and I also bartend.
Yeah. So this is an internet personality that the internet is aptly named Gorlock the Destroyer. And there is for comedic purposes, there is just more memes than you could even count, I think, on this person, which I mean, I think the person kind of feeds off of it, like no pun intended there, but feeds.
I mean, that's where the viral fucking
the popularity. Yeah, they're famous because of it, and they're just kind of like letting it happen, because it's making them more famous, and they're probably making a bunch more money off of it. But there's so many fucking memes.
And you go live your life. Do
bro.
it.
So fucked up, dude.
Do it because it's kind of, somebody's got to do it. It's funny as hell.
How many drinks, Missouri? I would have left the bar.
Facts. I would have stopped drinking.
I'd be like, yeah, I'm done, guys.
Yeah, no.
I'm out. See you later, boys.
Check.
Yeah.
I'm out.
Look at that.
I'll come get my card tomorrow. Put the 30% on it. It's okay.
You guys watch, what is that? The Whatever podcast? It's pretty funny. It's kind of fucked up podcast. You probably see clips on the internet a lot about it.
I see clips all the time, but I've never
there's tons. Yeah. I listened to it a little bit once and I kind of got bored, but Because I'm like, oh, I'm walking into the premise is the same almost every time. So let's clown on some OnlyFans girls around a table. Yeah. Same thing every time, pretty much. But there's a lot of clips of that stuff out there. I mean, some of it's pretty funny. But that person's on there and on different streams, the different streamers and stuff like that. And they're making their name out there in the social sphere, I suppose. Gorlock the Destroyer is the name.
But I mean, you got to think the money that rakes in for that person. Dude, you know what I'm saying? Like,
if you can get through all that without letting it affect your self-esteem, like you just brush it off, like, fuck these people. I don't really care what they have to say, you know?
Yeah.
Then you're in it, dude. Like, who gives a shit, you know? If that person is like, I don't give a fuck what these people say. They can say whatever they want. Like, I'm doing my thing. Okay, do your thing.
Yeah, I wouldn't get the rest of society to be like that. We'd be in a better place.
Sometimes, yeah, I think.
The world would be a better place.
Would be.
I think there's a lot of people that speak their mind or do what they want to do and don't give a shit about what others think, you know? There's quite a few.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that is rough.
Yeah.
That is one of the most fucked up memes I've seen lately, and it's just comedy, man. You know?
Before stream, he was fucking dying, crying.
Oh, dude. Every time it played, I was fucking... Like, if someone could meme me like that, dude, I would be fucking just honored, honestly. If someone could meme me like that, like, I would be fucking... Oh, I've made it, dude. I've made it.
You know...
Exactly.
Viral.
I wouldn't give a shit, dude. I would take it personally, you know?
You know what I look forward to every year? Is when SNL, what is it, Colin and Michael, they do the news anchors, but they write jokes for each other. That is some of the funniest shit ever.
I don't think I've seen... Was that the older version of SNL?
No, I think it's new.
I'm gonna pull it up right now. I got one.
Clips.
Here, I'm gonna pull it up.
No, we're gonna have to cut that off the YouTubes.
Is it? What is it?
It's
SNL.
TikTok. Yeah.
Oh,
You're gonna get flagged.
Is it a TikTok?
Just cut it out. Yeah.
It might not be flagged if it's a TikTok. Well, that's us. Hello.
Hey.
Hey guys. It's
Wait.
Podcast Inception.
Share the wrong screen.
Yeah.
It's been a while, boys.
State in the country to issue ebony alerts when a black child goes missing. Here with more on this is Colin Jost.
Why? It's the first show. California has become the first state in the country to enact ebony alerts to help find missing black children. And I'll save you some time. They're not with their fathers.
Oh,
you like that? Well, here's another. California has become the first state in the country to issue ebony alerts when a black child goes missing. And
oh my
hopefully
God.
the police find them before I do.
So Michael Che and Colin Jost are on SNL and they write each other's jokes and they get bad. Like, I'm surprised. Like, I haven't seen more shit on the offensiveness on some of them because they get pretty bad, but they're hilarious.
That is very funny.
He fucks him up with his jokes,
he does.
too. Like,
he does.
He is so much worse than Jost is. Like, he is so much worse. Che is so much worse.
Well, his comedy is like a racial basis, isn't it? Half the time, so you got like this pasty white dude kind of telling a black joke. You know, it's a little fucked up.
So Colin is married to Scarlett Johansson. That's his wife. And he wrote some jokes or whatever. But Michael made Colin roast Scarlett a couple of times on it.
Oh, fuck.
And apparently she got a little upset.
She didn't know, huh? She didn't know, or maybe she didn't know.
She knew, but it was one of them was like, oh yeah, I can watch my wife's artsy movies now or some shit. I forget what the actual thing was, but I was like, oh my God.
Damn.
Yeah, they did their Christmas special. Like, it's so funny.
Damn.
Yeah, I love those.
Well, you guys ready?
I'm ready.
Ready to wrap this thing up?
Yeah.
All right. Well, appreciate everybody joining us back in the new year. I know we missed a couple weeks, but we wanted to take some time off for the holidays and let everybody enjoy their families and friends. But I love that y'all are back.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody.
And this thing will go up.
Good viewership.
Yeah.
Who we want to send it to?
This thing will go up on Wednesday, so Check it out. Bitches. See you fucks next week.
Bye-bye.
Skaters. Love you.
Later.